Hey guys, so I'm here with Lily, huh baby, yeah, and I basically, today I have to go to the doctor's and I have to take my glucose test, because I have to take it early. I have to take it 6 weeks early. What are you doing, silly girl? She's just laying her head on the desk. I actually have to take it 6 weeks early because, before I started my pregnancy, I was considered overweight, and they only wanted me to gain 15 pounds during my pregnancy, and I'm already at gaining 20 pounds. Okay, stop. Now you're making it shake. Yes, you're making the camera shake. Yes. So I have to actually go and take my glucose test early. So I have to do that today. And I also get to do an ultrasound today also because I haven't had the anatomy scan, which you're supposed to get done between 18 and 21 weeks, I believe. And I'm now 22 weeks, so I have to get the anatomy scan to see, if the baby's brain, kidneys, liver, heart, and all that stuff is working correctly. Also, just to see how baby's doing, and how big she is and stuff like that. So I'm very looking forward to that. I have to do that around 3:30 today. And I'm going to probably go and take my glucose test. Yeah! I'm going to go take my glucose test probably around 1:30. So that gives me about a 2-hour gap between, because I know they make you drink a sugary drink, and then you have to wait about an hour, and then they draw your blood to see if you have gestational diabetes. So, yes! Okay. Finally, she left. So that's what I'm doing today, and I did this makeup look for my other channel, which I will be editing and posting sometime soon today, hopefully. But I am like extremely hungry to the point that I think I'm just gonna eat one of my dogs. Okay, that's not true. I would never do that, but because my doggies are like my family. So, yeah, basically, I'm going to probably go get some food because I'm extremely hungry, and the only thing we have in this house is, like, carbs, and they've been telling me, cut back on your carbs, don't eat a bunch of carbs. I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am, no more carbs. And that's all we have in the house is, rice, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and I'm like, oh, I can't eat any of you. I'm sorry, this is bothering me. My hair is, like, there. Because it's still somewhat wet, it's like frizzy. There. Oh, it looks beautiful. So yeah. That's pretty much my day today. And it's actually almost 12. It's 11:37 right now, and it is overcast and windy. Like, let's see if you can see it. So, overcast, windy. That tree was blowing earlier like crazy. I don't know if that spot is on the window, but yeah. So, it's... Oop! I just knocked my mirror over. So, it's like the typical fall day, and I love it. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I wanted to wear warmer clothes, but because I have the ultrasound appointment today, I don't want to layer up too much because all I'm going to have to do is pull all those layers up so they can see my belly, which I've actually started getting. I have really bad stretch marks already, and I'm only 22 weeks, and I'm like, oh my god, by the time I'm like about to give birth, my stomach's going to be red. It won't even be, my skin color anymore. But, yeah. So, that's my day. It's pretty boring. Well, not boring. Oh, and, okay. So, me and my husband, we decided that, because I'm not working right now, we were going to apply for WIC, which is, Women women something children. I can't remember if it's like women and women, I don't know, something like that. Well, before I was working, we didn't even qualify for it. We made too much money, which was fine, you know, because we did have the extra income. Well, now, you know, we don't. Hey, come on, off. Come on, Mia. I don't want you right there. You're shaking it. Come on. Come on. You're being a butt. So, Rambo, you want to say hi? You want to say hi, baby? He's like, no. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to all your fans? Okay, come here, baby. Come here. He likes to sit right between my legs on the, say hi. Say hi to everybody. Look it. Say hi with your little furry tail. I think that's why everyone watches these videos, is just to see my cute little doggies, huh? Everyone just wants to see you guys. You're so cute, huh? So, oh, wait. So, I'm sitting here, and I didn't qualify before, because we made too much money, which, you know, fine. I don't care. But last couple weeks, because my husband gets paid bi-monthly, the first half of the month was very hard for us last month because of bills, you know, and it was just crazy with expenses for Lily that just kind of threw us off. It kind of ate up our savings. So, long story short, we were pretty much had like no food for like 3 to 4 days. And we literally, all we had was like turkey bacon, eggs, and bread. So we literally ate like breakfast like twice a day. So, long story short, basically, I was like, you know what, I don't want that to happen again. You know, it worries me, especially with a baby. You know, I can't be eating stuff like that. You know, my cholesterol will go through the roof. My sodium will go through the roof. Like, I can't eat stuff like that all the time. So, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to apply for WIC again because, you know, this time I know we'll qualify because we were like $600 over for a family of 3. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm going to apply for it because we cannot have stuff like this, especially when the baby gets here, because WIC goes from when you're pregnant till the child turns 5. Oh, excuse me. So I was like, this can't happen ever again to where, you know, we don't have food in the house for 3 days or we can't go grocery shopping because of our bills, you know. So I was just like, you know, I'm going to apply for WIC because once a baby gets here, that is a completely different story. They need to eat at all costs. Like, if it means taking food out of my mouth and into theirs, so be it. But, you know, I just didn't want that to happen again. So, anyways, basically, I got an appointment for WIC, and they were like, okay, it's on Camp Pendleton, which Camp Pendleton is 10 minutes up the road, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And then she tells me, oh, we don't have an address for you. And I was like, okay, so this is going to make it more difficult for me to look up where it's at. So I asked for what the building number was, what it was called, and it was the San Onofre Community Center. And I was like, okay. So I type it in, and it is completely on the opposite side of Camp Pendleton. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It was almost 30 miles away. It would have taken me almost an hour to get there. Or not an hour, like 45 minutes to get there. And I was like, oh, heck no. I'm not going to drive that far when the one I went to last time was literally 15 minutes away, like 6, 7 miles up the road, like on Camp Pendleton. No way. So I called them this morning, and my appointment was this morning, and I didn't go, obviously. So I called them, and I was like, you know, it is almost 30 miles away from my house. I'm not going to drive that far. That's ridiculous. I know there's ones that are closer. I was like, can you find me an appointment? And she's like, sure. Would you like to go to the one in Oceanside? I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. She's like, okay, it's on Oceanside Boulevard, which is literally, like, right down the street from me. It'll probably take me, like, 6 minutes to get there. And I'm like, okay, fine, perfect. So she was like, well, the first appointment is on the 28th. And I was like, okay, we can't wait that long. I need to get this stuff now. So, because I don't know how long it takes to get that all processed, if that goes into the first of the half of the month again and we run out of food and we still don't have it, that would be bad. So I was like, okay, do you have anything sooner? I would like to get it done sooner. And she's like, let me look. So finally I get one tomorrow at 10, so fingers crossed, you know, I'm getting WIC tomorrow, which, you know, most people are like, oh my gosh, you're living off the system. It's like, no, we're not living off the system. It's a great program for not only if you're struggling, because they will give you vouchers for food and baby formula and all that stuff, but it's also a really good resource for pregnant women, period. Like across the board, they make you take classes, you know, on child development and all kinds of crazy stuff, which I'm not the advocate for WIC, but I mean, to me personally, if I didn't have to be on it, that's fine. I would rather not be, because I feel like, you know, I don't want to be one of those people that are like living off the system. But my husband works every day, you know, and sometimes it just doesn't cut it. And right now I would be working, but it's just too much stress on me. And I mean, it was just too much. So I'm not someone that's just going to sit on the couch and work the system. Like, that's the only program we would actually be on from government. But, yeah, that's pretty much life in the Whedon household. Huh, Lily? Oh, Lily decided she was going to take a shower with me again. Huh, Lily? Yeah, your fur's still kind of damp there, like my hair. Like, this time she completely jumped into the shower, like, got underneath the water, and I was like, girl, you are crazy. I should just give you a bath right now, but I was kind of washing my hair, so, yeah. Huh, Lily? You just love water, especially that warm water, huh? Because normally I take cold showers, and this is, like, one of the first times, because it's colder out, I was like, I am not getting in a cold shower. That's ridiculous. Like, I actually took a hot shower, and she jumped in there because the steam, and it was cold out here. So she jumped in there and she was like, steam, and then she got under the water and she's like, oh, warm water, and then she jumped out and she's like, oh, it's cold. So, well, I hope you guys are having a terrific day and, you know, things are going your way. Hey, that rhymed. Um, so I will talk to you guys later.